Hi, good evening, everybody. The boys are back in action in the Goats at home against the Philadelphia Flyers. Will they continue the Goat roll? That's the question. Coming up. All right, so for those of you that haven't kept track of it, the Sabres in the Goats, guys, are 12-1-1 since we started wearing them last year. But I want to show you a clip before you get overconfident also. Here it comes. There you see it, guys. Ersson gets first NHL shutout for Flyers against Sabres. You could see we were wearing the Goats. That one regulation loss, folks, was to the Flyers last January, 4-0. They're the only team that's beaten us in regulation in the Goats, is the Flyers today, who we're hosting. So we shall see, guys, how we do this. Oh, and there's a few things I want to go over before I forget. We shall see how we pan out against them this time. The way I see it, we owe them one now. So we'll see today. UPL looks like he's getting the start, which I agree with. I think we should give UPL the start. And maybe even give Levi just another day of rest, whatever. Even if Levi, I'm sure, is ready to go, I would still go with UPL, what we've seen the last two games. Said here he stopped 61 out of 63. Guys, I thought it was, what did I think it was? I thought it was 64 out of 66, I believe it was, right? Yeah, because I thought they had 26 the game before. They had 23. I was wrong about that. And 40 last game. So Levi will be the goalie, though, sitting with him. And the forwards in practice on the first line look Greenway, Tage, and Byro on the first line. And then the second line was Skinner, Middlestat, Peterka. Third line was Jost, Cousins, Olofsson. Fourth line was Gergensons, Krebs, Okposo. On defense, first pairing, Dahlin, Samuelsson. Second pairing, Power, Jokiharju. Third pairing, Clifton, who's back from his suspension, folks, and Johnson. Then UPL, Devin Levi. But Tuck will be in the lineup, and so will Rusick. Rusick's going to be playing also today, what it sounds like here. Now, Clifton returns. This is something I wanted to point out to you guys. I really enjoyed this when I read this. That's the number 3 things of the 5 things to know about going into the game. It says, defenseman Connor Clifton will be back in the lineup Friday, returning from his 2-game suspension from a hit on New Jersey Devils captain Nico Hischier on October 27th. Granado says he does not want Clifton to stop playing his physical game. You've thrown hundreds and hundreds of hits and not been suspended, so you hope he can get right back to finishing hits and not worrying about it. This is Granado talking. He does have to play physical, and I think he's proven to us be very intelligent at doing it the right way. So the quicker he can get back to that, the better for us. So I like that. Granado is encouraging him to go out there and take out bodies. Clifton's really, I'm enjoying him. I really am. He's so consistent with the hitting, folks. He just is. You can count on this guy for sure every game to get 3 good hits. Every game. So that's how it feels anyway. So Clifton will be back. The Sabres should be a little more physical. They'll be in the Goats. And the truth is, guys, the way we played last game, I just expect the Sabres to play better today. I think that's a pretty obvious one for most of us, that the Sabres should play better. They can't play as bad as last game and expect to win again. That's just not realistic. I wouldn't count on UPL to have a stellar game today, just not yet do I believe he can go in a succession of huge run yet. But if UPL lets in, let's say, 3 to 4 goals, which is what I'm expecting today, he's forgiven for sure, right off the cuff before we even get into this game. And we should be backing him up with some goals, like we did last game. We did. He kept us in it, and we scored the goals. So I'm expecting to see the boys, though, light it up today, guys. I really am. I'm expecting maybe us to turn the tables on them and have 40 shots on them today. After what we just witnessed last game. That was just really a bad performance. And, Yeah, we were scoring, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you guys getting 15 shots a game is ever going to win anything in this league. It's not. You're going to get lucky and win 1 out of 10 games, and that's what happened last game for us. No, we've got to get going offensively. You know, and the truth is, guys, the power play has been really bad this year. I'll just say it. It's been bad. It's borderline terrible, really. Our 5-on-5 is good. Our power play is bad, and our penalty kill is excellent. And I tell you, we're flipping the script from last year, eh? Last year, our penalty kill was horrible, and our power play was awesome. And this year, the script is flipped. So we got to get a better balance going because, guys, we're not going to be a 90% penalty kill team this year. That's not happening, you know. Realistically, in the long run, we're not going to be, I doubt we'll be 90%. So we've really got to get going on the power play and get that into the 20s and work our way around, find our identity on the power play, because right now it's ineffective. So far, just so far. I'll just say it's early. You know, it's 10 games in. I always give it 15 games before I get a real feel of what's going on with the team. This is game 11. And I hope the Sabres, guys, for the first time all year, will be over 500 when I see you later on tonight. So I'm going to leave it there. Let's go Buffalo. Let me close this up. Let's get this win, guys, because these are the games we have to win if we're going to make the playoffs. I don't care if the Flyers are playing good. I just don't care, really. The Sabres are they're the better team on paper by far than that Philadelphia team. There is absolutely no excuse for them to come into our building with us wearing the goats and outwork us and outplay us and beat us like they did last year. There's absolutely no excuse for it, especially after the way we just won last game. We won the game of the 2 games that I believe we lost in these 2 games, and we won that one. So this is the game we have to win. You know, we can't lose twice in a row to them, like on the ice I'm talking. We can't. We have to win this game, and we have to win it convincingly, guys. We can't get lucky. We can't keep getting lucky in wins because of goaltending or whatever. No, we have to have a game where the Sabres go out there and they look like a team that should have scored 6 or 7 goals tonight. That kind of game is due. And I think it'll happen. You know, will it happen in this one? No clue. No clue. But it should be very close to happening very soon. The Sabres right now, guys, to me, look primed and ready to explode. When you get 5 goals, I know one was an empty netter, in the amount of shots that we had last game, this is a team that seems like it's finding the net now, finally. And right now, there's no time like the present, right, to really get going with the scoring. And right now, we're 5-5, fresh start again. Let's go after it today. Let's get a winning record going and start this season towards the playoffs. All right, guys, done. I'll see you tonight. Again, let's go Buffalo. Come on, we need this win. We've got to get over 500. Hopefully in the post game, we're all celebrating together, hopefully. See you then.